Kama simply means sensual desires. So this is the very basic desire that one can have, that finding the ways to please their sense organs. I want to eat good food. I want to listen good music. So you go on pleasing your sense organs. So that is why you will see teenagers always they party hard. For them, kama is predominant. They are not really exploring any other things. Now, simply they move out of compulsion. Wherever the sense organs, they take them, they follow it. In the beginning stages of life, mind has no ability to control the senses. So that is why, while I was explaining yesterday, in Samhita they said a good discipline is needed for the teenagers. Why? Because they have less capacity to control their senses. It is the mind's ability to control the senses that we will not find in these people. For them, pleasure means pleasing their sense organs. They cannot understand more than this. So it is the fundamental thing. And it still works in you. It is not that you have grown up. If somebody tells you that in Lakshman Jhula there is a good restaurant, it is done. Now, always you will find the thought, go to Lakshman Jhula, find the place. So still kama is very predominant in us. Your friend shows some picture of some place that they have been to, and now looking at it, there is a desire to go there. So this is very easy and it is very short-lived. You can have a good food, delicious food. It is only going to give you the pleasure when you are having it, when it is done. It is not going to be a continuous experience. It is not going to last for a day. It is momentary pleasure. Of course, there is pleasure in it. The senses are feeling happy, but it is not a continuous experience. It is in fragments, momentary. And if you overdo it, then there is no more pleasure deriving out of it. For example, if you like eating pizza, if you start having it for the breakfast, lunch and dinner continuously for 3 days, if anybody even say the word pizza, you will throw up. If you like chocolate, you cannot go on eating chocolate throughout the day, one after the other. Again, the mind feels it is boring, find something else. Okay, I did said that chocolate, I think I can have some exception. Yeah. Otherwise, it is even same that mind goes on changing. There is simply you're trying to be happy using your sense organs. And once you're grown up, this is no more satisfying your needs. Now you have different type of desires. And you come into the second stage. We call it as Artha. So Artha is the second stage in life where one believes that they have grown up. And what is Artha means? It is very easy to understand. It means American dream. I need to have wealth. I have to make my own identity. Now, no more pleasing sense organs is the prime motive. Now, there is something that Now you have to feed your ego to feel something. A recognition is what you are looking for. Having a great bank balance makes you feel happy than eating at a restaurant now. Now, the second state, where you think about the Artha, how I can make money. That is what everybody is thinking all the time. What are the means? And how I can be famous, how I can be followed by the cameras wherever I go, how I can be celebrity. Or this is what it is. People, they always count the friends in Facebook or Twitter, how these many people are following. Even the newspaper publishes it. This man has these many followers. Now this is giving you an ego trip. But again, when you overdo it, you will feel it is rubbish. Actually, you are having your own life. Now there is this tension of having more. When having more is present within you, being more is lost. Always you think about how I can have more. A person, if he has no money, he think of, let's say, 10 rupees. He wants to get 10 rupees so that he can eat. The moment he has 10 rupees, he will have more confidence now. He wants to add another zero for it. He wants to have 100 rupees. That is how it goes on. So that is why a poor person can easily give up. But a rich person is very greedy, miserly. He goes on collecting it. That is why he is rich. He is not giving it away. So again, this state, of course, it is because of the social conditioning that we try to imitate the others. But later on, you will see that my life has become like very mechanical. I act like a robot. I get up in the morning, I go to my office, I come back to my place. In the weekend, I go to party. It has become a monotonous thing. I don't feel any flowering within me. And now, a little more maturity if you get, a little more wisdom if you have, you will fall into the third category. We call it as the Dharma. Now, accumulation has no more value in your life. Now, you are all open to experience love. Now you get into a relationship. What happens in a relationship? That you take care of the other. With love, you take the other's responsibility. In their happiness, you try to find yours. It is the state of Dharma. We call it as the duty. There is no duty, but you give some duty to yourself to take care of the others. And this is far more better than the Artha, because slowly the flowering happens within you once you are in the state of love. But still, this will not complete you. When you are single, you think getting married feels like heaven. But once you get married, then you will find yourself that you are in a big mess. You cannot come out of it anymore. It looks so beautiful from the outside. You saw the advertisement in the movies, in the novels, and you also fallen into the trap. It is no more a joyous thing to do. And you fall into the last objective of your life. We call it Moksha.